When we wrote the script, we never thought anyone would want to make it. So the idea of having imagining Kevin Bacon in it at that point was like a dream. So
he actually went through all the Kevins though first. He started with Costner, went to Spacey. Kevin Hart was his third choice, and then eventually ended up with Kevin Bacon.
It was really sad when Kevin James passed.
Yeah, Kevin James. I forgot. That's it. Right. He was two Kevins above me.
I'm Jon Watts. I'm the co-writer and director.
I'm Kevin Bacon, and here we are at Fantasia with Cop Car.
Cop Car is a story about two little boys, about 10 years old, who run away from home. And when they're out in the middle of a field in the middle of nowhere, they come across an abandoned police car with the keys in it. And they decide they're going to take it for a test drive. And what they don't realize is that it belongs to the local sheriff, who really, really wants to get his car back. Everyone was great with the kids. You know, it was really both of their first larger movie. James had never been in anything before. But everyone, like all the cast, was really great with them. And they were really genuine and present and did a great job. So I think they learned a lot along the way too.
I try to put ourselves on a level playing field because I feel like it's a colleague of mine in this situation, and we are being professionals, being paid to do a job, and we need to work together. I don't create a situation where I feel like they are wanting for my advice. And I also think that in life, learning by example is a much stronger lesson anyway, rather than some kind of thin words of wisdom that I could give them about life or career or acting. I think that both of those kids are lucky, and John did a great job in casting them, in that they haven't spent a lot of time doing modeling and commercials, which I think can be sort of the beginning of the end of child actors, because modeling and oftentimes commercials is sort of counterpoint to what acting is. Acting is this exchange between people where we're, at least in theory, trying to forget that we're being observed, as opposed to, gee, wow, this is delicious, Mom. You know what I mean? It's like that kind of work can really kind of steer you in the wrong sort of direction. Both of those kids, just for whatever reason, I don't know if they've done much of that, but they don't have that kind of vibe at all. They just talk to each other. I like the idea of telling a story with visual cues, body movements, a look in somebody's eyes, and not so much what they're saying, It's like acting between the lines, reading between the lines. And then on top of it, I just found it to be this great kind of, it's an overused phrase, but it's a sort of a coming of age story. It's sort of about a loss of innocence of these two boys. The boys seemed so like kind of painfully real to me, and it was thrilling. It's a page turner. I mean, that's what it was like to read, and I felt like if you can read it like that, it's going to play like that.